Hey guys, we are going to look at this temple called Panchavarna Swami Temple. And from the outside, it looks like an ordinary temple built in the last century, but it is actually at least 2,000 years old. What's really fascinating to me is the design of this temple. It is designed in a way that normal visitors see normal carvings. And if you are a serious researcher, there are carvings which are baffling, and they're all carved in the dark corners of the temple. Today, even though the temple has electric lights, the strangest carvings still lurk in deep, dark areas, and these carvings have no explanation until now. Let's take a look at this carving. It has a figure which has the head of an elephant standing upright. You may think this is the popular Hindu god Ganesha, but it is not, because this is a female figure and Ganesha is a male god. And what's even more interesting is that it has wings like an eagle. You can even see the feathers on the wings. Now, look at the legs. These are long, slender, cylindrical feet which defy any explanation. What could this possibly be? Even today, scientists have not been able to create such a species through genetic engineering. We do not have enough technology to do this as of today. But 100 years from now, we could easily create a species like an elephant with wings. Believe it or not, scientists are said to be secretly working even to create human beings with wings. It is estimated that this will be achieved in less than 100 years from now. And this is exactly what we see here in this carving. At first look, I thought it was just a regular mother playing with a baby. But upon looking carefully, I realized that she has wings ready to fly. While these carvings seem to show developments in the future, here's a carving which shows something from a distant past. This animal you see here is a type of saber-toothed cat, sometimes even known as a saber-toothed tiger. This particular species is called Thylacosmilus. The Thylacosmilus looks like a modern-day lion or tiger, but the main difference is its exceptionally long upper canine teeth. This carving undoubtedly shows this particular species with protruding fang-like teeth and a long tail. If you compare this carving with the modern-day recreation of this animal using fossil evidence, we can see that they're almost identical. However, here's the problem. All experts agree that this species became extinct 2.5 million years ago. And historians and archaeologists tell us that this temple was built about 2,000 years ago. In order for sculptors to carve such an animal, they must have seen the Thylacosmilus. So how did sculptors accurately carve this animal 2,000 years ago, even though the species became extinct 2.5 million years ago? Think about this. How can a temple contain both futuristic carvings and carvings from a distant past? The only way someone could record something from both future and past accurately is by doing time travel. Were ancient builders in India capable of time travel? Is there more evidence of time travel in Hinduism? What is remarkable is that the ancient text called Bhagavata Purana not only describes time travel, but also the concept of time dilation. Even though we think that Albert Einstein was the first person to clearly understand this. According to the text, a king and his daughter make an interstellar journey to see Lord Brahma, who lives in a different planet. They had to wait for a short while before meeting Lord Brahma. And when the king talks about the issues he's currently facing on Earth, Lord Brahma begins to laugh loudly and explains that time runs differently on different planes of existence. Lord Brahma explains that during the seemingly short time the king and his daughter experienced through the interstellar visit, more than 116 million years had passed on Earth. So he tells them, when you go back, all your friends on Earth, enemies, and their sons, and all their descendants would have died long time ago. No one even knows about their names anymore. Of course, until 1900s, people regarded this story as a baseless fantasy with no logic. And then Einstein comes along and explains time travel and time dilation, and now even scientists agree that yes, this is a pretty accurate description of time travel and dilation. But what really amazes me is that this temple even has a carving of Brahma in his planet, and it looks completely exotic. It doesn't resemble the earth at all. Brahma looks humanoid, but he has this strange long beard, and his dreadlock-like hairdo is coming down to his waist. The tree shown in this planet doesn't look like a regular tree. This actually looks more like a brain, and the trunk resembles the brainstem. This somehow seems to signify the consciousness or spirituality. And what is this tree connected to? A mysterious lingam, often explained as a source of unlimited power. Perhaps Brahma is tapping into this bigger power source and taking some power in his own portable device. He holds a mysterious handbag, and note that this ancient handbag does not touch the ground. We see this depiction again and again, not only in ancient Indian temples, but in civilizations around the world. The gods and saints of all ancient civilizations carry a mysterious bag which never touches the ground, a standard procedure we use for all batteries today. Was this bag some kind of a power source? Now, why did ancient builders design this temple in such a way that all these strange carvings are located in dark areas where normal visitors do not see them? The more I look, the stranger the carvings get. Remember, I showed you the carving of a bicycle. This carving is also from the same temple. To normal visitors, these carvings are not visible at all. But were they left as clues to be seen by researchers like me? Were ancient builders capable of time travel? Is this why we see carvings of the distant past and future? How else could they carve genetically engineered hybrids as well as extinct animals? Perhaps the key to all these questions can be found on the ceiling of this temple. Usually the ceilings of temples contain complex cymatic patterns, but when I look at the ceiling of this temple, there's something out of the ordinary. There's not much light in this area, but do you see what this is? Does it have the answer to this important question? Were ancient builders capable of time travel and interstellar travel? I hope you like this video. I am Praveen Mohan. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell button to get all these updates. Please give this video a thumbs up and do share it with your friends. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.